Hey guys, what's up? TK coming at you. I just want to hit you guys with some follow-up. I really try to reach out to people because I feel like every individual on the planet has the power to make a choice. And what I see in a lot of people is that they're not willing or they're not making choices that have anything to do with financial advancement, financial empowerment. And then when I look at institutions, I don't really see a lot of teachings that show you a step-by-step method on how to empower yourself. One of the groups I joined a long time ago, which I need to follow up on, is called the Elevation Group. But the tagline to the Elevation Group is teaching you the strategies of the super rich, or implementing the strategies of the 1%. And I don't know, man, I've always come from the thought process where if you copy something by somebody who already has what you're trying to get, you may not get the same results, but you should get closer to your goals. So, again, a lot of people don't listen to you, they don't respect you if you don't show money or look like money, because they say, why should I listen to you when it doesn't look like you're successful? People have to see results before they believe the process that led to those results. When, you can understand that a plate is hot without touching a plate. You don't actually have to touch a plate to realize that it's hot. There's 3 different ways to learn: to see, to hear, or to implement what somebody else did. So, everybody has their own personal life and their own personal path to walk on. But I don't know, man. I just try to reach out to people based on the fact that I'm trying to implement some strategies here that I've seen work within people who already have. Okay, and then I pay attention to changes in the economy and changes in our economic world. So I talk about those changes and I say, hey, let's get in front of these changes, because right now this is what the economic world is talking about. We live in a one world economy. Things are shifting to hard assets and to cryptocurrencies. So I talk about those things. And even though they're not popular today everybody just wants cash, and all they ever think about is right now. I'm going to spend my little $4 an hour and I don't care about tomorrow. But that life doesn't lead you to a life of success when we live in a monetary system where everything you want in life, you have to exchange it for fiat paper. So why not do something to better position yourself in the future and focus on monetary policies that advance you? Implement things in your life that have worked for people with millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Or just get ahead of the paradigm shift. Get ahead of the change that's about to happen within the U.S. economy. The American dollar will no longer be king. And as the dollar continues to devaluate, the devaluation of money is forcing the change that I'm talking about to happen. Some people say it's never going to happen. It has to happen because the devaluation policies and practices are forcing an alternate means to come into reality. I don't want a lot of people to be reactionary to something that you can position yourself ahead of right now. They say the global wealth transfer is happening right now. The digital revolution is happening right now. So I talk about it because I know that if you can position yourself properly, then you can get ahead of that. That's not something that a lot of people talk about. That's not something that anybody focuses on. That's not even something that people are willing to listen to me when I talk about it. But I'm not the only one talking about it. There are a lot of rich people talking about it. There are a lot of people with degrees and letters behind their name who talk about the same thing. I try to post those relative articles on my Facebook page and videos to try to get you to understand that this is the atmosphere in which we live in. And if you pay attention to those items, drop the distractions in life and make this your primary focus. But you have to energetically go at it. I'm reaching here, huh? I guess what I'm trying to say is do what you can to better position yourself for tomorrow with your actions today. Take the time to take something in life serious. You know, the nonsense that people focus on will not advance your future. I mean, people's conversations every day is about distractions. And guess what? Those distractions will not help you eat when the dollar crash. Those focused items will become less important when we start to hit an economic crisis on a global scale. All it takes is one of the 7 factors within our economy, within our global economy, to crack. And guess what? It's going to have a spillover effect to you. So this affects everybody. This is not just the middle class. This is not just one group of people. This predominantly affects the lower class people, because digital currency will eliminate cash. Lower class poor people do not deal in anything other than cash. So how do you position yourself so that you can still participate when the world switches to digital currency? You have to participate right now. You have to pay attention. You have to, at least open the door to the opportunity. And I feel a spearhead in just talking about it. That's all I do. All I do is talk about it and try to give people financial solutions. Now, people say, well, you're not financially stable. You're not a millionaire. You don't wear money. So again, why should I pay attention to you? But what I do is spend a lot of energy focused on the items that are changing, and I am trying to position myself. So the little bit of money that I physically make on my little 12-hour job, trust me, I do invest in cryptocurrency, I do invest in gold currency, and I am trying to position myself so that I'm not behind the power curve. I'm just trying to take some people with me and motivate some people to take this serious, because it is going to be 2008 on steroids. It's the next global crisis is supposed to be worse than the Great Depression. Now, that's not doom and gloom, that's reality. So I want to wake up as many people as I can, and I want you to focus on something important in life. Hopefully I reach somebody, and hopefully people begin to change their life financially. How many people out there are talking about financial change? Even the gurus out there that quote unquote flash all this money on Facebook should be listening to the factual items that I just mentioned, because cash is trash. The dollar continues to devalue, and if you have a lot of dollars, you need to be moving out of the dollar and into gold currency, into cryptocurrency. So I mean, come on. Even the people flashing the money who wear money and look successful should be paying attention to the global economic crisis that's coming down the pike.